look at this really quick?
Yeah, of course.
We have to see this.
So here's some 3,000 amps.
Oh,
They're
come
in the
on.
process.
Oh, wow.
And so we build them on engine stands so they're easier to move around. And you turn this crank and it tilts them too, so it's easier to work on. And so if someone's leaning over it, they don't have to lean into the amp. And if you drop a screw or something, you can wheel it all the way around until the screw falls out.
Look at the inside of these things. Hopefully we get a chance to take a look at one or two somewhere.
Here, you might get a better look inside.
Oh, okay.
Here.
This is a better shot.
Yeah, so without the front panel and without the output boards, you get to see the heatsink board and kind of how it all comes together. You can see more inside.
So is there a station here where we can see how they're potted or the early beginnings or what's inside these things?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at that. Something that a lot of my audience wants to see, because to me, this is a cool looking potted transformer. Or two, right? Two transformers. How many transformers are there?
Four.
Four transformers.
So 2 per side, and you'll see. Here, we can go over here.
It's exciting stuff, man. Amazing. All right, let's go check it out.
And so, technically right now we're in the assembly area.
Assembly.
Yep. So here you have the 2 cans, and this is what it looks like when it's separated. So see, you have 2 transformers in here. You have one on the bottom, they're stacked like donuts, and then there's a cork insulator between them. And then after it's put like this, we epoxy it. So that's what the difference
before
between
it
those
gets epoxied, before they pot it. Look at this, and this is the after effect.
Yep.
So in case you all were wondering, what is this? This is why it looks so cool.
Yep.
For the first time, we get to see what goes inside these transformers. This is so amazing.
So for 3050s, of course, there's 8 transformers, 4 per chassis. 3060, it's 4.
4.
And so this is what it looks like before it goes into the amp. But yeah, after that process.
So it starts here, follows to this, and eventually that's the finished result.
Yeah, and you see all the wires coming out of it, so it has to be wired.
How much does this whole thing weigh?
You can try to pick it up. They're
only at Jay's Audio Lab do we have back injuries happening. Let me just try to get a feel, okay? Don't laugh.
It's pretty heavy.
That has to be about 120, 130, something like that.
It has some substantial weight.
Crazy. It's crazy. Wow. Okay.
And so, as you can see here, a lot of our other transformers get potted as well.
These are for which amplifier?
So, 1100 series. And then we have some 2100 series like over in there.
What do we have here, Logan?
So you might recognize this. This is the top of the audio box for a 3010.
3010, yeah.
And so this is what the inside looks like.
The inside of a 3010.
Of one of the audio boxes.
Just one of the audio boxes, and these are the
So these are different gain modules, and then you have your attenuators here. So, and then an aux out module. So you have the 8 dB attenuators, and then you have the 1 dB attenuator too.
I love the fact that you guys put Boulder on it. It's really cool.
Yep. So there's boards on the inside of these that are potted as well. And then these just unplug. And if you look here, you have your half dB, your blend module, and your 0.1. And so that gives you, you know, that resolution as you're turning the dial on the 3010.
Okay.
That's what these are doing. And if you look on the bottom here, so if we flip it around,
I want to make sure I don't drop it, because if not, I got to take out a loan to pay for this. So.
So there's optical readers here. So on the main chassis of the 3010, it's sending optical signals into this board that tells these boards what to do.
Okay.
And so when you're changing inputs or changing volumes, that is what's reading it. And the reason we do that is the analog section is completely separate from the digital. Digital has a lot of noise, and you don't want that getting into the audio section. That's how you get the clarity that you do between a 2110 and a 3010.
Incredible clarity, no doubt. Let me put this back again. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm starting to sweat. I just have to make sure that I don't make a mistake and get thrown out of here. Let's continue.
Sure.